Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Maxwell McGee here at EVO 2012. I'm joined by Omar from Superbot, and today we're going to run you guys through Heihachi's moveset. Heihachi, one of the recently announced characters for the game here at the show. Omar, give us a quick overview of how this character plays.
Yeah, so very true to the Tekken series, Heihachi is a close-range melee fighter. He's well-suited to doing juggles and various tricks. We went very deep to try to replicate some of those very iconic Tekken moves. So square.
Oh, sorry.
So the very famous 1-1-2 from Tekken. He has, as well as a hop kick, which is also a very famous move. But we also have things that are a little more complicated to perform, like the wave dash. That allows him to, while he's wave dashing, he's in evade state, so he actually is immune to certain attacks.
So you can like go through projectiles and things like that.
Exactly. And then out of the wave dash, of course, he has his famous Wind God Fist. And there, we actually have his Hell Sweeps also from the wave dash, which are, of course, very famous. And then we even have the Electric Wind God Fist, which, of course, is a special technique in Tekken where you have to input the commands very fast and in a very specific way, and if you do that, you get an added benefit to the attack. And so we wanted to make sure that's such an important part of the Mishima fight style and the Heihachi fight style. We wanted to make sure that we included that as well. So that's generally his basic moveset. You're going to see a lot of Heihachi characters land one hit and then use that opportunity to follow up with a bunch of additional combos, and that's pretty much forms the basis of his play style. He's got some pretty cool moves like the charge. You know, like in Tekken, when you hold down all four, you kind of get like this rage move, and then the next move that he does has an added benefit to it. So in PlayStation All-Stars, what we did is we replicated that by basically anytime he goes for the full charge, if he launches an attack out of that, he'll get a special attack bonus. So that he can launch you, and he can put you into a stronger reaction.
I know we noticed like earlier he put Toro into a purple state after doing the charge.
Yeah, exactly. And so it just enhances his general play style and allows him to do some really cool follow-up attacks. Since I'm sitting on his level 2, I'll go ahead and do his level 2 super.
Sure.
As you guys know from Tekken, Kuma is Heihachi's bodyguard. So in PlayStation All-Stars, Kuma will actually come out and he's a fully AI opponent, so he'll just run around and kill characters on his own.
Okay. You have no direct control over him?
No, so it's more what you try to do as Heihachi is you'll try to like set up situations where it's really easy for Kuma to come in and kind of clean up after you.
Okay.
But yeah, he kind of has a mind of his own, which is very true to Kuma as a character. So we wanted to make sure that there was a little bit of unpredictability.
And then it looked like whenever Kuma struck another character, it was pretty much instant death.
Just like any super in our game, it's hits you once and you're gone. So for Heihachi's level 3, if anybody knows anything about the Mishima family, they know that they're very hard to kill. And all of Heihachi's endings, he's always trying to figure out a way to get rid of Jin or Kazuya or Jinpachi. In Tekken 5, he gets the idea that since he can't kill his family, that he would just send them into space. And so at the end of Tekken 5, he straps Jinpachi, Jin, and Kazuya to a rocket and sends them off into space. We thought that would be a perfect level 3 super for Heihachi, and so of course we replicated that.
And naturally, like a lot of the level 3 supers that I've seen, there's no way to avoid it.
That's right. As soon as the super's activated, it's all over. Heihachi's going to kill anybody on screen. Each character actually has a unique animation when they're strapped to the rocket. It sort of shows a little bit of their personality. It's just a little added touch because everyone will react to that situation a little bit differently. Heihachi's level 1 is really straightforward. It's really good because it plays up his sort of like up-close style. If you'll notice, Heihachi has a lot of moves that will stun his opponent and put them sort of right in front of him, which forces kind of a weird, uncomfortable guessing game. Like, oh no, he's about to attack me. Do I block here? Do I try to roll? And so his level 1 super is really good at capitalizing that situation because it's just this giant chop that hits right in front of him.
It looks a little ambiguous. Like
it is very much so.
Some of the other characters I know they push over like stone columns and stuff, and you can really see it coming.
It's definitely low key. You're going to get in the habit of blocking a lot when you're fighting Heihachi, just because he's always in your face and he's always looking for an opportunity to set you up. And so his level 1 super is really good at taking you by surprise. in those situations.
And I know this Heihachi is a very like close-range melee-focused character. What sort of like mobility options, or does he have anything to pull characters closer to him, things like that?
Heihachi's got to take the action to his opponents all the time. He's going to want to do that with his wave dash. So his wave dash is the best way he has of getting in. He can do his wave dash on the ground and in the air. On the ground, like I mentioned, it is in what we call an evade state. So he is attack immune while he's wave dashing. So as you see there, Toro tried to hit him while he was getting in, and he can't do that. So what he's able to do is come in, just blast right through an attack, and get in there and start doing damage.
All right, well, I think that's just about going to wrap it up. Remind us again when PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale is coming out.
Yeah, sure. So PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale will be out on the PlayStation 3 and the PS Vita on October 23rd, 2012.
All right, thank you so much for chatting with us.
No problem. Thank you.